Hello, Grandma DC here. Oh my goodness. What a weekend, huh? Didn't get as bad as everybody thought. The only bad part was I had no internet until today, and today is Tuesday. I did have some big excitement, I have to say, over the weekend. I was trying to read a book, as I said, old school, back to reading books. And wouldn't you know, it was a terrible book. I'm still reading it because that's the way I am. I'm going to finish it no matter what. I imagine there's a lot of you out there like that. It's not that I'm curious. It's not that it's good writing. It's just that I just can't not finish it. I did a cheesy biscuit update, which I'm putting out there right now, and it's loading up a lot faster. So the problem was down the road at the curve. I don't know what happened. They said a mouse chewed on a wire or something. Wouldn't you know, of all the wires and all the counties and all the gin joints in all the world, he had to chew on my wire. But it's fixed now. Hopefully it will stay that way for a while. The high storm didn't hit. You're welcome. I went and got water, so I really didn't need it. And we're going to be up in the 60s for the rest of the week. And here it is, the 18th or 19th, I can't remember which, of January, Tuesday. 60 degrees in mid-Missouri, middle of the United States. Not unheard of, certainly weird. Makes me think, what's going to happen in February? Boots going to drop. We're all going to freeze to death. I don't know. Maybe not. They're seeding the sky an awful lot. I noticed before the ice storm there was a lot of chemtrails. They must have warded it off. And some people don't believe that, but I got to tell you what, I kind of do. Because chemtrails behind jets disappear when they're just vapor trails. But the other stuff lingers, and it gets this sort of look to it. Look up sometime if you don't believe it. All right, what was the most exciting thing that happened this weekend? My cat Evil suddenly became a love bug. Now Evil, for those of you who've not very often seen her, she's always hiding, is a wild kitten that I took in when Hazel caught her, my granddaughter. And she's never been very loving or anything like that. She's an in and out cat. She's one of those cats that you see out of the corner of your eye and then she's gone. And the only time you ever see her is when she gets up in your face purring, wanting to be fed. She's very self-serving. Well, this day on Saturday, she was loving, 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 loving in the evening. And she wouldn't stay off of me. She just kept wanting to lay on me, and she was really pregnant. My fault. I just never got the money or the time to get her spayed. And I will this time, I swear, no more kittens. If I can catch her, she won't let anyone else near her. So getting her spayed is going to be a bit of a trial, and putting her in something to carry her is not going to be easy. And I can tell you that because I tried to put her in a box this weekend so she could have her kittens, and she clawed her way out. Unfortunately, before this, she tried to have her kittens on my chest. She was laying on my chest, purring, and all of a sudden I realized she's straining and puffing up. And I thought, what are you doing, you insane animal? The dogs were in my lap. She's laying on my chest. Normally the dogs chase her, try to kill her. I don't know why. And she tried to have her kittens on my chest. I am flattered, but not so much. So I put her in a box, nice little box I had all prepared. And apparently, like most things I think are really nice and I prepare for people and animals, they thought it sucked. And she thought the box sucked. So she jumps out, screaming, yelling, runs across the floor, and leaves a newborn, wet kitten about the size of my thumb in the middle of the living room floor, which the dogs didn't notice, thank God. I grab the baby up. I'm drying it off. It's squeaking. She finally comes back because she hears the squeaking. I put it in the box. She gets in for just a second, and then she runs off, and she finds a different box back in my junk room to have her babies. I put the other baby with her. All is well. Nature progressed. And we have 5 babies. Cute doesn't even come close to describing them. And I think I'm not going to have trouble finding homes. I've already got people calling me and going, I would like a kitten. Hey, what do they look like? I've got 2 of the prettiest little calico girls. That one of them's like calico, but calico with stripes. Oh, she looks like a tiger. I think I might want to keep her, but then I have a friend that I think would love her too. So, but the one that popped out on the floor, I call Little Dinky, size of my thumb, it is the weirdest color. I thought she was all black with one white eye, but now that she's a couple of days old, she's getting a little white around here. She's got a little patch of brown here. Most of the rest of her is black, and there's brown underneath. And so I'm sure she's a calico of some weird and dark nature. Let me get them and show them to you. Here we are. What are we? 3 days old. Can you see? This is Dinky. Little Dinkingtons that I pulled off of the floor. And this is her sister. Look at the stripes on that beautiful, and stripes on the back of her head. Aren't they just beautiful? There's a couple of them that are black and white with the lightning strike down the face that look just like their mother. I call them evil twins. And then there's another one that is a calico, like this one. And they're sleepy. We are so sleepy. So my friends, I have given you all my YouTube channel, the ones that are wanting kittens. You better message me. And I'm going to try to keep these safe. They're going to try to keep them away from Scudner until they grow up big enough to give away. And we will be checking back in with the kittens from time to time. So the only other thing was I stopped by the Walmart. Every time I go to Walmart, they've got like some new product. And I had this coupon that I got, and it was buy one, get one free on the stevia in the raw. Now, a lot of you don't like it, but I actually do. I thought, buy one, get one free. Heck, that's a almost $5, $6 savings. So I remember my coupon, which I never remember coupons. I get them and I keep them until they're outdated or whatever. I just never remember. I remembered it and I'm carrying it in my little fist, and I got in there and Walmart was out of stevia in the raw. Apparently everybody else in the world found the coupons too. So, I'll never remember to take it back. But I did find the Mission has now got some small tortillas with only 3 grams of net carbs. And that's the first time they've had them in our Walmart here in the Midwest. Happy, happy. My internet specs, they showed up today, 2 days early. Thank you to CenturyLink. The guy I talked to was really nice, but I told the guy on the phone, he asked me, he said something about my DSL, and I said, I have no idea what a DSL is, but I can tell you this, I have STDs. Senior technical difficulties. Does that help? He laughed. Told me he wouldn't be here till Thursday or Friday to fix my internet, and boom, they showed up today. What a sweet kid. He was really a doll. But then some girl at CenturyLink tried to sell me off on DirecTV again. And I told her, I said, look, I had DirecTV for 10 years. I moved from one house to another just briefly. Remember that attempt at a relationship I had? And I moved my DirecTV to the other house and back here again. Same zip code and everything. And when I went to cancel it, because I couldn't afford it anymore because the price kept going up and up and up, they promised me my cost would never be more than $75 with internet per month. And all of a sudden, it was $150 and $145 and $130 and $110. Then I owed them $300, even though I was paying more than what they wanted. And they never would explain it, and I couldn't keep any control over it because it was all bundled together. And then turned around, and I said, I just want to cancel it. Forget it. You can't give me the same price you quoted. You can't keep it there. You've lied to me. And they said, you can't cancel it because, you know, your contract isn't up. And I'm like, what contract, right? And it was like, well, because I moved from one house to another, I still had 6 months. Well, they would turn it off, but I still had to pay the full price for 6 months. So I waited 6 months, and then I called up and had them turn it off. And even then they argued with me, and I was like, turn it off. So this girl sitting there telling me how wonderful this bundle was, and it was $20 less than you're paying now. It's a no-brainer. Oh, no. It's not a no-brainer. I wouldn't have DirecTV again if they paid me. They lied to me. You lied to me once, twice, 10 times. Not again. And they wouldn't even come pick up their equipment. I ended up just getting it thrown away. It's been a couple of years later. I got my son to undo it finally. I didn't have anybody, didn't know how to unhook it from all my other wires without ruining something. So they wouldn't even come do that. And then they complained about it. It's just like idiots. So that's my rant about DirecTV. That's my kittens. That's my everything. I'm uploading my cheesy biscuit one I did over the weekend. and it's loading up faster than it loaded before. So whatever they fixed is really helping. And it was quite a ways down the road fixing it, but hey, it's helping. So there you go. I can't think of anything else right now until I start to sign off, and then it'll probably come to me, but that's okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you all. If you want to keep up with the insanity, stay tuned. Oh, Revelation, yes. I didn't have any overtime today because the overtime where I had been going over and staying with that little man apparently is going to be gone now because one of the staff that works in the house discovered she could come in during the day and she could make an extra 8 hours, 7 hours a day overtime, and so she's gone and taken it, but they didn't tell me. I had to call and ask, do you need me this morning? And she answered the phone and said, no, we don't need you anymore. I'm going to be doing There went my overtime, and no one even told me. I didn't even get a kiss, as they say. But that's okay. I still have you all, which means I can start doing more vlogs because I'll be home earlier. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.